The Nintendo Switch 2 is finally here, and with it, new games, updated graphics, new hardware, and a whole lot more. But what I think is the biggest update for the new console is the C button, which is for GameChat, a feature that lets you join a video or audio call with your friends while you're playing the Switch 2. It can be a casual hangout, it could be for strategic communications, or like a template for your live stream. And I think it might change the way we use the console. So I wanted to test out the functionality of the Switch 2's GameChat with some of my colleagues at The Verge, who also got a Switch 2, and see if GameChat is up for the task. I'm gonna start a GameChat here, add Vjeran, Jay, Cameron, and Sean. Vjeran is on, and Jay.
Yep, can you hear me?
Yeah, hi Jay.
Oh my gosh, my camera work too! Oh, yeah. This is so good. All right.
Oh, I see Cameron. I'm gonna put my webcam on. Why am I so big? Sean, can you hear us?
I can hear you fine. Is my microphone coming through?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. All right, let's start with everyone's setup here. We'll go clockwise in my order. Sean Hollister, what do you got set up in the Switch 2?
Hey, I have a Nintendo Switch 2 docked to a Genki 2 Shadowcast Pro, something like that for recording. Logitech C920 Ancient Webcam is what you're seeing. Hear my finger going back and forth. I have no idea how old it is, but it is quite old. With my Arctis Pro wireless headset connected into the Switch 2 over Bluetooth, I'm just using the standard Switch 2 controllers here in the grip. That's me.
All right, Jay Peters, what do you got set up?
I'm running the Switch in handheld mode. I'm playing with my Pro controller here. I have my wired Apple EarPods just in the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and I have a Logitech webcam that I've had forever. This is actually plugged into a USB-C hub, which the camera is working through that. I'm also getting power through that.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's great to know. Cameron Faulkner, what do you got set up?
All right, I got my Switch 2 docked to my computer monitor. I have the Maji Brio 300 that I went to Staples and got this morning, and it's working great. As far as audio goes, I have my Sony XM3s wired into the Switch Pro 2 controller. That's me.
Vjeran Pavic, what do you got set up? What's your rig?
All right, I am docked onto my monitor. I have a webcam plugged in, but it's not actually working, or we might have hit the limit of how many people can have video turned on at the same time. So it's 4 of us, or 4 of you who have video right now. Mine is not showing up. I'm gonna try to get my Pro controller synced up. I'm running audio through Bluetooth. It's on AirPods, but my microphone is coming through the Switch itself. Sean is on my left, and I can hear him coming through my left earbud or AirPod. And Cameron is on my right, who was coughing, and I can hear his cough onto my right AirPod. So that's kind of nice. I like that. No, you're good.
That's awesome.
I think my webcam is my microphone here. I just realized I don't think this Arctis Pro wireless Bluetooth is doing anything for me.
Yeah, I have not gotten Bluetooth audio to work at all. I mean, only output, but not for microphone. I'm using the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller and the Nintendo Switch 2 official webcam hooked up into this dock. I guess we'll open Mario Kart and play while we chat. I'm sharing my screen right now.
Oh, how did you do that, by the way?
You go to the C button on the controller. You can pop up the screen sharing, and then you can also change the layout in the settings.
Okay, yeah. I see Owen in the back of you, or behind you. And you can probably see me driving around as a little crab guy, right?
Yep.
The frame rate is and the preview is so bad, but it looks fine on my main screen. And your frame rate is pretty low too, but it's not that big a deal, honestly. Yeah, I don't see how to do a room ID. Let me, view room info. Okay, here you go. Do you see it on the preview? Okay, that's pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, that's a good function of this.
Oh, I see on your screen. Okay.
From my experience, only the USB-A webcams have worked.
The Brio 300 that I'm using is plugged into the top USB-C port on the Switch.
I've absolutely plugged a USB-C webcam into the Switch and had it work, but it was an endoscope. It is a $10 endoscope from Amazon that I stuck it into my food disposal to show my kids. what's on the inside of my food disposal.
Can you plug in the endoscope to your Switch right now?
I'm gonna go get the endoscope. It's in the other room. I will go back and get it. Be right back.
Okay, editor's note here. We've been testing out a bunch of USB webcams with the Switch 2, and we found a lot of success with the Logitech cameras and a few other webcams listed here. I was also able to plug any HDMI output like this Sony camera or another Switch 2 into a Switch 2 using this video capture dongle. We asked a bunch of webcam manufacturers about future compatibility with the Switch 2, and we will try to keep updating on theverge.com. As for compatible USB microphones, we're still figuring that out as well. Some worked, some didn't.
How do I sound, by the way?
You sound great.
Really?
Pretty
At
good.
least to me, yeah.
I am just coming from the Switch dock, which is, 5 feet away from me? Something like that? 6 feet away?
Yeah, there's like a little bit of kind of tinniness in it, but you're perfectly, like, I can hear you just fine.
Cool.
You sound a little distant, but it's fine.
I did find a USB-A microphone that does work with this. I'm going to plug it in and see what you think. I got this novelty kind of big green one. Does this sound any different?
A little better, yeah.
Yeah, better.
Okay, y'all, we got the endoscope going. You ready for this?
Oh my gosh.
I'm not
Right.
surprised, Sean.
Here's some eyebrows. Let's see, which direction do we want this to go? Up through the hairline, maybe? What, is there anything I can put this into that would be interesting?
Put it...
Oh, wow.
Cameron, did you try hooking up the DualSense controller to the Switch 2?
I did. The news went out just this morning that 8BitDo was updating a lot of their controllers to support the Switch 2, and I downloaded the updater utility and updated my USB adapter. It recognized it instantly, and I was playing Metroid Prime Remastered with gyro controls, and I tried to plug in some headphones, and I don't know. I was really hoping that it would support wireless audio pass-through, but it's understandable, I guess, that it doesn't allow it. The Switch Pro Controller 2 is the one you've got to get if you want that functionality.
Seems like most of the things that are like a plug-and-play dumb kind of thing that doesn't have any firmware work, like this USB-A microphone I have, or these USB-A Logitech webcams. Oh, Jay, I can see your face above you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I teleported to you on the map just to see what would happen. And I see your face. It's the same exact preview that's in like the little screen share thing, but it's just right above your character.
I don't need your like faces on the bottom of the screen. I can just have it up here.
Is the webcam making this a better experience?
I think so.
I think so.
I'm having fun seeing Jay's face in front of me.
Yeah, it's very fun when it shows up on the gameplay. I have spent like 4 seconds maybe looking at the chat below me, like the 4 individual streams. I did not look at it at all.
I like seeing you in the ranking. Like I can see your face as you're talking.
Okay, so what are people thinking about Switch so far?
I am loving Mario Kart.
I played Zelda for like 2 hours yesterday, though. Breath of the Wild. It was
Honestly incredible. It's like such an improvement on already one of the best games of all time. So it's like, this is just like so incredible.
What's so much better?
The frame rate is, as far as I can tell, like a flat 60 FPS the whole time. The load
It feels like you're
times,
playing an PC emulated version, but legally. Not that I have played that.
and the load times are so good. That's like kind of secretly the best part, because in Breath of the Wild you're like fast traveling everywhere and you have to wait for the load times, but they're just way faster in the Switch 2 edition. It's really, really good.
Sean, you are the Steam Deck expert. How does this compare?
So I only got a little bit of time. I want to do a deep dive where I'm actually screen recording both of them and really see side by side what the games that you can play on both are like, which for right now is Cyberpunk, it's Witcher 3. Those are the games that are really going to push it. I think what I'm going to see though is that the DLSS, the NVIDIA's upscaling solution for Switch 2, it's going to make it probably look way better on a TV, even though I think they're going to be a little bit closer handheld.
Would anyone use this? Like, do you have a lot of friends who are going to be using the Switch 2 and like have a game, like a Friday night game session on voice chat?
Before trying this, I would have said no, but I think this is actually like pretty cool and seamless. I'm liking it way more than I expected. It's just fun to see the people's heads like above them when you're driving, and see the
really
reactions
is.
in real time.
Yeah.
I think the big question is that this is a free to access feature right now, but I'm not sure that I feel inclined. I mean, you'll need the Switch Online subscription, right, to access this, I assume?
Yeah.
You have to have a subscription to play all together like this, but yeah, you can game chat with anyone for now.
Absolutely none of
Same.
my friends are going to buy a Switch 2 for this experience, and I think not many of them would pay for a subscription. But if they own the Switch 2 already, like, they'll definitely enjoy this.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends who game on PC, and the idea that you would go through this many hoops to video chat with friends is like, for one, video isn't really like even that crucial of an element with like PC gaming, I guess, through Discord, but it's something special.
I'm gonna make Vjeran chat with me on GameChat for all our meetings now on.
I think that's absolutely the right way to have meetings going forward.
That's what, like, Meta wanted to do with Horizon. That's what they thought VR was going to be like. I'll just be in this virtual world together. I guess some people playing games like VR Chat have done that successfully, but...
Like, is this a good replacement for Discord for Nintendo?
It does enough of what you need. It's definitely not as full-featured, but, like, if you just want to get together with a few of your friends and play and, like, see their screens and chat with them, it's a pretty good replacement. And it helps that it's embedded right in the system, right?
For so many people, so much of Discord is like the text chat too, and like the...
For what it lacks compared to Discord, like, it's for kids and stuff like that, it's a safe option, I guess. Like, I haven't checked out the parental controls app, but I believe it lets you verify every single person who your kid is going to be chatting with.
Yeah.
Who is that? Who is that?
That was the text-to-speech thing I used.
Okay.
You had to type out "hello friends."
The other cool thing is it has this transcription. I can pull this up, so it's just dictating everything we're saying. Display speech as text in the accessibility menu. And then you could also use text-to-speech. Can I curse? Do you think if I say f***, it will show up on here?
Let's go.
I sincerely doubt it, but give it a
It
shot. No way.
Really?
What?
It's probably because you're registered as adult, so it probably lets you like
Say whatever you want.
Adults want to cuss sometimes.
I'm just gonna see if I could say a curse word on chat here with text-to-speech.
I think that's the most important thing today.
I'm looking forward to this.
Fuck you.
I'm so sorry. Like, this seems like something new and different to me because you can't really do this on the Xbox or PlayStation that easily, right? Like, I just plugged in a webcam and we're all like chatting with a green screen behind us.
Yeah, they
It's
definitely
incredibly
simplified
easy.
a lot of that. Yeah, and it's super, super easy.
And so I think I'm going to be doing this a lot, but I don't know how many friends I have that will have a Switch 2. Probably more than your friends, your guys' friends. But
what I think will happen like right away, what I think this needs is a good webcam that can slot right on top in handheld mode.
Because then you just like plug it in the top USB-C port and like then you can like sit on the couch really easily and have it just right there for you. Once that's there, that could be really, really awesome.
all right, well, thank you all for joining me. This was really fun. I think I'm going to be using this more, and if you want to have a meeting in this, I will definitely do that.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
so ready.
We'll be
All
with you.
future Verge
I'll be
meetings
there.
are in Mario Kart 16 people knockout mode.
Yeah.
That's new policy.
Yes, exactly. And if you get knocked out, you have to leave the meeting.
Okay, no pressure. All right, I'm gonna close down the room and I'm gonna get out of here.
All right, I'll see you.
Cool. All right, bye.
Bye. There's a lot more stuff we're writing about for the Nintendo Switch 2, so go on theverge.com to find out more. And let me know if you're going to be using GameChat this summer. There's a lot of games coming out.